We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Big Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Double Comfort, it is the Memphis Heat red pepper sauce. And 100% of profits from Double Comfort, at least this sauce, they may have some other ones as well, goes to relief charities. So, good on them. Very, very cool to see. So this sauce, it's a very interesting coloration to this, and I'm not entirely sure why it is this color. I'm suspecting they used, well, let's just look at the ingredients. So we start with habanero chilies, then we have vinegar chilies. So the second one is probably cayenne, if I had to guess. And I'm thinking that this color is maybe from chocolate habaneros. We also have sugar, salt, spice, and everything nice. Garlic powder, onion powder, rice concentrate, lemon extract, and xanthan gum. And where is this out of? This is out of Columbia, Ohio. Columbus, not Columbia. Columbus. I've never been to Ohio, I don't think so. My apologies to any Ohioans that are maybe watching this. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of the lava chocolate lightning from Volcanic, which was a sauce I like quite a bit. This one I also like quite a bit. You can see it's got a sort of that really, really dark golden hue to it. The one thing here is I keep expecting this to have a smoky aspect to it, and it really doesn't. But very, very, this color I love. This is a really nice looking color as far as I'm concerned. So, get a look there. It's very thin, very clearly designed to be, I think probably in the vein, I think, of the Louisiana style, Cajun style. Very vinegar forward, no question about that. But let's get into it. There's a nice richness, an excellent depth of flavor here. With all the spices, I actually read through really nicely. I can't think of another sauce quite like this. You got a little bit of sweetness, got some of the habanero. I wish there was smokiness. I keep expecting there to be, and there isn't. It is very much I would say probably, if I had to categorize, I'd say it's kind of a punchy Cajun style. Or maybe just, we'll call it a Memphis style. And we'll just make a new category for this. I quite like this, though. This is definitely one of the happier sauces I've had this year, and I think they have a straightforward Cajun or cayenne as well. That will be coming, I think, probably in a future review. But for now, we've got this with just this whole host of excellent flavors. But it is very vinegar forward. It is very much in the vein of that Louisiana style or Cajun style I was telling you about. So, after the last wing things, I had some wings left over. We got 7 of them here. And I thought, well, you don't want to hang on to those. I don't do a wing thing more than like once a quarter usually. And hanging on to an open bag of wings for that long just means you're going to get freezer burn, almost certainly. So I said, well, I'll hang on to them and maybe something will come along that I can throw on wings. And that something is this. So that's what we're going to do is we are going to doll up some wings here. Thought we could maybe get, I did a bunch of wing videos before the Super Bowl last year. 2024 now. So 2023, I did a whole bunch of wing thing videos as a prelude to the Super Bowl. And that was a lot of fun, but it's way more wings than I would normally ever eat. And let's see how coated we're getting here. Oh, pretty good. Okay. This will be fine. We'll go with that. Show it to you. There they are, all nice and coated up. And so I try not to repeat too many of the fun stuff I do. Like, I don't think I would do a 12 Days of Christmas every year with, like I did also in 2023 to start off 2024. It's fun to do once, but it gets to be a lot of content, and I never know what people are going to want to watch. And a lot of stuff, you know, I would do it for coverage anyway. But it would then take quite a while to get posted and so on. So if you read my blog, and I have a blog about hot sauce, and there's a written review, by the way, for this, linked in the description below. And from there, you can just go on and read all my other different posts. But one of the things I mentioned, I have a quarterly update where I talk about this channel. Sometimes it'll take a while for videos to get posted after I shoot them. So I try to have a consistent schedule. I think most of YouTube is really trying for a happy medium where this isn't my gig. I've got a different gig, and I have to balance that with shooting this. And a lot of the stuff, like I said, I would do just because it fits into the chili head thing. And I was trying that stuff anyway before I even had the twinkle of a channel in my eyes, right? But maybe not to that extent, you know. Anyways, trying to find a nice balance where I can kind of sustain a posting schedule and so on. Because videos they're fun to do. I enjoy doing them quite a bit. I really haven't talked about this sauce on these wings, but it is fantastic. Just a wonderful collection of flavors here. I will say this actually is better than a lot of wing sauces I've had. And I would not hesitate at all to use it as a wing sauce. I'm going to try to, well, actually I won't now. I was going to try to hold it out for the Q1 2024 wing thing, but there's not really a point in that. I've obviously already tried it on wings, and it's fantastic. And this goes with the food this pairs with is definitely where you would use a cayenne, Louisiana style cayenne, or a Cajun style sauce. There's enough other flavors in there, though. I think this would work really well on barbecue, where I would not actually use those other ones, most likely. It's just a fantastic sauce. They gave it 5 stars for heat, which I don't agree with. Maybe I'll call it a 2. I think that's where I called it. You can check that out in where I score all that stuff in the written review. As I said, link to that is in the description below. Man, that was awesome. This is a truly delicious sauce. It was wonderful on those wings. Definitely, this is a really good sauce. This is certainly well worth trying out, I think, especially if you like the sort of the richer sauces. I don't know if they use chocolate habaneros. I'm assuming that's why this color is the way it is. It is a little bit hotter than I would probably expect for a habanero sauce, or at least a lot of the ones that I've had. And that also would be indicative of a chocolate habanero. So I can't say enough. Like, if you like... Yeah, I made a mess out of things. I forgot. I've been trying to use gloves for these wing things, and then I just up and forgot today. And I am now observing the foolishness of that move. But like I was saying, it's got a lot of different flavor. The flavor here is really quite complex, just given all the additional elements in it. The sugars, the garlic, and onion powder, and I think it comes together just super, super well. Definitely, this is as far as I'm concerned, a pretty outstanding sauce in those applications. Like, I wouldn't put this on pizza. That would be probably not good. It's a little too vinegar forward for some stuff. But, you know, vinegar forward sauces, I always like to have those around, because when you need to cut a creamy dish, there is, for me anyway, nothing better than that. And of course, it's always a good, reliable standby for stuff like, you know, strips or wings or anything, any food that's fried, really. As long as you like cayenne. And like I said, the cayenne is overshadowed a little bit by the habanero here in terms of flavor, but there's such... this is the flavor, the whole of the flavor being greater than the sum of its parts. And I like sauces like that when they work, and this one works wonderfully. So we'll just leave it there. To come across this, definitely worth picking a bottle of this up. Absolutely. So there it is, the Double Comfort Memphis Heat Hot Sauce. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.